Hare Krishna. We're continuing to read from teachings of Queen Kunti. We are on the fifth prayer, which is, my respectful obeisances are unto you, O Lord, whose abdomen is marked with depression like a lotus flower, who are always decorated with garlands of lotus flowers, whose glance is as cool as the lotus, and whose feet are engraved with lotuses. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 8, Text 22. So we are continuing to read from the purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. And yeah, so yesterday we were reading that how hearing and chanting waters the seed of devotional service, and which develops one's original consciousness. By hearing and chanting about Krishna and his glories, his names, what happens? By this simple process, we develop our original consciousness. So here in these prayers, Kunti Devi, a great devotee, is giving us an opportunity to become Krishna conscious simply by concentrating our mind on Pankaja, the lotus flower. Panka means mud and Ja means generate. Although the lotus flower is generated from mud, it is a most important flower, and Krishna likes it very much. Kunti therefore describes all the parts of Krishna's body with reference to lotus flowers, so that as soon as one sees a lotus flower, one will immediately think of Krishna. Oh, Krishna's navel is just like a lotus, and from Krishna's navel grew the stem of the lotus upon which Brahma, the creator of this universe, was born. This universe includes so many planets, seas, mountains, and cities with motor cars and other paraphernalia. But the entire universe began from that lotus. Prabhupada is explaining to us that how Kunti Maharani, she is helping us that, oh, next time we see a lotus flower, we may be reminded of Krishna, because she is referring to Krishna's various bodily parts as lotuses. And then also from Krishna's navel came this lotus flower, where Lord Brahmaji sits, and this whole entire universe is there, all the seas and mountains, everything. So whatever we see, then it came from that lotus. She's showing us how we can think of Krishna more and more. Nama Pankaja Maline. From Krishna comes the wonderful lotus flower that contains the seed of the entire universe. But he is not the source of only one such flower. Krishna is not so poor that he simply produces one lotus flower and then is finished. No, just as there may be a garland with many flowers, Krishna is the source of innumerable universes, which may be compared to a big garland of lotuses. This is God. So Prabhupada is saying Krishna is not poor just to make one universe, you know. He's not so poor. He's making like so many universes which can be compared to a garland of lotuses. This is God. Yasyeka nishvasita kalam athavalambya jivanti loma vilaja jagat andanatha. Brahma Samhita 548. Krishna is unlimited. We are very much concerned with this one planet, but Krishna's creations contains an unlimited number of planets. We cannot count how many planets are there any more than one can count how many hairs are there on one's head. This is the nature of Krishna's creation. To give another example, on one tree, there is an unlimited number of leaves. Similarly, there is an unlimited number of planets, and there are unlimited universes. Therefore, Krishna is unlimited. So Krishna is unlimited. He has produced unlimited universes, unlimited lotuses on which these universes are situated. then unlimited planets in each universe. And Prabhupada is giving an example here that there's so many hairs on the head, we can't even count. Or even there's another example that there are unlimited number of leaves on the tree. And then another example is, what about the atoms of the universe? How many atoms are there, you know, in one universe? Unlimited. That's how Krishna is unlimited. Krishna's navel resembles a lotus. He's garlanded with lotuses, and his eyes are also compared to the petals of a lotus. Alola Chandra Lasadvana Malaya Vamshi, Brahma Samhita 531. So Kunti Maharani saying his navel is like a lotus, he's wearing a garland of lotuses. His eyes, how are his eyes? Oh, like petals of a lotus. So if we simply think of only this one verse, which describes Krishna's body with reference to the lotus, we can meditate our whole life on how beautiful Krishna is, how wise Krishna is, and how Krishna manifests his creation. This is meditation, thinking of Krishna. Dhyana vastita tadgatena manasa pashyanti yam yoginaha. A yogi is one who always thinks of Krishna. So what is a yogi doing? He's always thinking of Krishna. How beautiful is Krishna? Prabhupada is saying it's only if we simply meditate on this one verse, we become a perfect yogi. Perfect yogi. If we can meditate, how beautiful is Krishna? Imagine, amazing. How wise, he's creating this whole entire universe, so much system, you know, but so many atoms are there, then the time that one atom takes to travel from one place to another, and then how the moments become seconds, you know, how we studied all that in Srimad Bhagavatam, the detailed, and then how one sun, how long the sun is going to take to travel in one day. So it's this, he's so intelligent. You know, he's created these systems. It's Krishna who's created. Oh, that there is a water, ocean water, he's put salt there so the water does not become spoiled. It can be preserved. And then the way to get pure water, the clouds are there. They will evaporate the water. The sun will evaporate the water, become clouds, and then these clouds will give us fresh water. So this is real intelligence, you know. So those who think of something impersonal are not yogis. Their meditation simply involves undergoing more and more labor. Klesho adhikataras tesham avyakta shakta chetasam. And they cannot reach anything substantial. Therefore, after meditation, they say, come on, give me a cigarette. Come on, my throat is not dry. Give me a cigarette. That is not meditation. Meditation means thinking of Krishna always, satatam chintayanto mam, and endeavoring to advance in Krishna consciousness with a firm vow, yatantascha drida vrataha. So if I truly want to be a yogi, if I really, truly want perfection in my life, then I need to think of Krishna. Satatam chintayanto mam. Always think of Krishna. And with determination, with a firm vow, with that dhrida vrata, no, I need to become Krishna conscious. I should proceed on this path of hearing and chanting, endeavoring with great determination. We have to be purified, but we endeavor with great determination to show Krishna that I really want to become Krishna conscious. And then we wait for the mercy of Krishna. It's not that simply by my efforts. No, it's both my efforts and Krishna's mercy. Both are needed. So then I might say, oh, only Krishna's mercy is important. Why should I make the effort? No. If we don't make the effort, how will we communicate to Krishna? That how much do we want, you know? You see, when we want something, we go to do a great deal of effort to get it, isn't it? We really do a great deal of effort. I want to go here, so I'll plan, I'll make all the arrangements because I really want to go there, right? I'll set out the date when I can go, how I want to go, what am I going to do, everything. So similarly, in Krishna consciousness, also we make the effort. And also, Bhakti Charu Maharaj, he used to give the example, like when a child is crying, the mother knows that the cry of the child is, okay, will he be satisfied if I just give him a toy? Or will he be satisfied if I just, tell the brother to feed him something? But there is one cry which the child has, and then the mother knows. Now the child will not be pacified. Now I have to go to him. And when the child cries in that way, the mother runs and picks up the child. That's what Krishna does. When we communicate that to Krishna by our efforts, my dear Krishna, nothing else is going to satisfy me, only you, then Krishna will come. So we have to be purified. Param Brahma, Param Dhamma, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan. Because Krishna is pure, we cannot approach Krishna impurely. But if we think of Krishna always and meditate upon Krishna, then we shall be purified. Punya Shravana Kirtanaha. So what happens? Krishna says, think of me. Why? Because then in that way we become purified. When we become purified, we can associate with Krishna. That meditation can be possible by hearing and chanting, and then thinking of Krishna will automatically come. That is the process of Krishna consciousness. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam. So Krishna is all pure. So we need to purify ourselves. And the process of purification is Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam. Hearing and chanting. When we are hearing and we are chanting, then we will think, oh, what did I hear today in Bhagavatam? What did I hear today in Bhagavad Gita? Throughout the day that meditation goes on. And then the more we chant and kirtan, we do kirtan, we chant the japa and we do the kirtan, then we keep on singing throughout the day. Like that we remember. Then, so the word smaranam means remembering. If we chant and hear, then remembrance will automatically come. And then we shall engage in worshipping Krishna's lotus feet, sevanam. Then we shall engage in the temple worship, archanam, and offering prayers, vandanam. We shall engage ourselves as Krishna's servants, dasyam. We shall become Krishna's friends, sakyam. And we shall surrender everything to Krishna, atmanivedanam. This is the process of Krishna consciousness. So we can see just by hearing and chanting, everything will follow. By hearing and chanting about Krishna, everything will follow. And so we continue hear and chant about Krishna and encourage others to hear and chant about Krishna. Is that okay? Any comments or questions? If not, then we'll stop here for today. Thank you so much for listening and thank you for joining in. Kunti Maharani ki jai, Shilpa Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Premanande Hari Bol, Hare